Trust, the bond that builds a man. Trust isn't given, it's earned. And as a father, every action, every word, every promise kept or broken builds or weakens that trust. Your son looks to you for stability. He watches how you handle conflict, how you keep your word, how you respond when the world tests you. If he can't trust you in the small things, how will he trust you in the big ones? Trust is built in the quiet moments, when you listen without judgment, when you show up without being asked, when you prove that your love isn't conditional. One day, he'll stand on his own, and when he does, let him stand with confidence, knowing that his foundation was built on the trust you never betrayed. Be the man he can rely on. Because when a son trusts his father, he learns to trust himself. Value, knowing your worth as a man. The world will try to define your worth by what you earn, what you own, or what you can provide. But a real man knows his value isn't in his bank account, it's in his character. Teach your son that his worth isn't determined by what others say about him. It's found in how he carries himself, how he treats people, and how he stands for what he believes in. Show him that real value comes from within, that respect is earned by being honest, working hard, and never compromising his integrity. Because one day, the world will try to tell him he's not enough, and in that moment, he won't look to his wallet for validation. He'll remember the lessons you taught him. Make sure they're the right ones. Hard lessons, the road to strength. Life doesn't hand out free passes. It's tough, unforgiving, and at times, unfair. But as a father, your job isn't to shield your son from hardship, it's to prepare him for it. Let him fail. Let him struggle. Let him learn the hard way. Because every stumble teaches balance. Every setback builds resilience. Every tough lesson turns weakness into strength. Don't hand him an easy road. Teach him to walk the hard one with his head high. Because the world won't give him shortcuts, but it will respect a man who earns his place. A father's love isn't about making life easy. It's about making his son strong enough to handle it. Ethic, the work you put in. A man is measured by what he does, not by what he says he will do. Teach your son that nothing worth having comes easy. That discipline will take him further than talent ever could. That waking up early, staying late, and putting in the work is the price of success. Show him that excuses don't build legacies. Effort does. That no one owes him anything, but he owes it to himself to push beyond his limits. Let him see that hard work isn't a burden. It's a privilege, a chance to create, to improve, to leave something better than he found it. Because one day, when life challenges him, he won't rise to the occasion. He'll fall to the level of the ethic you instilled in him. Make sure it's strong enough to hold him. Legacy, the mark you leave behind. A father's legacy isn't written in wealth, trophies, or the things he owned. It's written in the hearts of his children. What will your son remember about you? The long hours at work, or the moments you made time for him? The way you spoke about others, or the way you treated them? The man you pretended to be, or the man you truly were? Your name will live on through him. Not in words, but in actions. Not in stories, but in the way he carries himself. One day, you won't be here, but your lessons, your example, your love, that's the legacy you leave behind. Make it a legacy worth carrying. Make it a legacy worth remembering. Make it the legacy that lasts forever.